Well, this has been my journey as a first year student doing service learning. It was quite a fun one. Well, I think we missed off some parts. Let me introduce myself first of all. I'm Nicole Munsemi, and today I will be giving you a journey through my experience doing my first year service learning and all the things I had to go through. Well, welcome to chapter 1 of my service learning experience. The first thing that I had to create was a vision board of the teacher I would like to be. When creating the vision board, I thought of my attitude. I realized that my attitude would determine a lot of things. A positive attitude leads to a positive outcome. I would want to be a teacher that inspires everyone. I wanted to make sure that the learners have fun in what they're doing. But I did know that with all this positivity, that there would be days where things wouldn't go right. But if I had faith and I attempted it, everything would work out in the end fine. At the end of the day, the main aim for me as a teacher was to help grow a learner and let them know that with education they can achieve anything. My goal as a teacher is to inspire a learner to achieve anything they want and be creative and think out of their box. I would consider this chapter 2 of my service learning experience. After doing my teaching practice and a reflection of my vision board of what I thought I would be as a teacher, this is what I came to a conclusion with. That I was not all the time prepared. Sometimes I was thrown in the deep end. There were nights of stress. But at the end of the day, I just had to breathe, stay positive, and know that I would be helping someone in the future. Also, one thing that I've learned was that what we see is just the tip of the iceberg. There was many things that I was not prepared for. No matter how much I tried or thought I could prepare for it, there's certain things that were not in my control. But again, I'd stay positive and just breathe. Knowing that at the end of the day, a child is like a tree. We are growing it up and nurturing it to its best potential. So I would try to be the best version of myself to help inspire that child. I'll come back to which I would consider chapter 3, which was our service learning campaign. The last campaign that we created was called All for One and One for All. The main aim of our campaign was to give back to the community and schools. The main thing was to help build the community and schools because it takes a village to raise a child. We came up with many initiatives to help better the well-being of the learners as well as the community, such as we had food drives, which was given out to the community on a Saturday. We had peer drives. These fairs were collected and given out to all the females in the community as well as schools. And then last but not least, we had school extra classes provided for the learners to help them with their homework, because not all learners were coming from homes with educated parents. So these programs would help learners have a better chance and a better future. As well, we had programs to help train adults in farming and as well starting their own businesses. This was our service learning campaign in a whole. On to chapter 4 and the last chapter of this journey. This was my teaching practice, which I had done at Park Primary School. Well, Park Primary School was very well resourced and had lots of facilities for the kids, such as libraries, labs, and computer rooms. My mentor teacher was one of the best I could ask for. She was teaching for over 25 years and she guided me along the way. She taught me different things such as how to set up reports. Being at Park, I learned to work in different environments and settings, such as the library and computer room. There as well, it gave me the opportunity to work in their sporting fields and help train the kids. That was something that I found really fun to do. Well, being the student teacher, I was thrown into the deep end on my second day. So I had to learn to become quite strict quite fast so that I would not be taken advantage of. One of the fun things that I've experienced at Park and one of the highlights of everything was when 7th Alarm came to visit the school. I think that is an experience that I will carry with me for a lifetime. Well, let's get down to the main part. My first ever formal lesson. Things did not go as planned from the morning, but in the end, things worked out. The day before, I was panicked, stressed, worried about how things would go. I had a whole lesson planned. I had a projector, which I played a video. I was so nervous when the kids while doing my lesson and while the kids were watching the video. But at the end of the day, I had to breathe and believe in what I was doing. The kids ended up enjoying the video, and my mentor teacher was quite happy with me. Well, at the end of my teaching experience, one thing I can say is you can never prepare for a day at the school because life has unexpected turns, especially at the school. With kids, anything can happen. And at the end of my teaching experience at Park Primary, I was quite sad to actually be leaving. Well, this has been my journey as a first year student doing service learning. It was quite a fun one.